If you're watching this video, then congratulations. That means that you have gotten to the end of your single crochet row. So now we're going to learn how to double crochet, okay? So if you notice, I kept my tail up. I kept my end up here, okay? One wonderful blessing and curse of crochet is that all it takes to unravel your work is to pull on that little string and it's gone. My husband gets so mad at me when I unravel, but I just wanted to unravel just to bring you up to the end here to show you what we're going to do next. Now, if I were working on a regular crochet project, I would come to the end, do my final stitch on the end right there. I would chain 2 because, as you remember, hopefully, at the beginning of this row, we chained 2, right? We skipped the first 2 chains, and that counts as the beginning of the row as a stitch. So we would do the same thing over here. We chain 2 instead of skipping. We chain. We turn our project. Okay, let's see that again. So we just chained everything still in this hand. We just turn it. See my tail there. I just grip onto that, and now again we're going to work from right to left. So we would go into not this hole because this is the same hole we just came out of. If you can see us pulling on that, we'd go into this hole, which is the next part, okay? And we just poke right through and continue on our way, just like we did on the first round, because it's just the same thing over and over again. But guess what? We're not going to do that because we're learning a double crochet. So for a double crochet is taller than a single crochet. In fact, it's basically the size of 2 single crochets on top of each other, give or take a little, couple millimeters. So let's chain 3. A chain 3 is equivalent to 1 double crochet. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Let me just back up a little to show you. This is the end of my row. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. That is the equivalent height of a double crochet. So let's turn our work. Now, one reason I really want to teach you a double crochet is because it helps you get your work done faster. Can you imagine making an afghan if all the stitches were just this tall? That would take a while. It does take a while to do an afghan. It's totally worth it. Projects take a while, but it's therapeutic and it feels so good, and all the reasons. Okay, so chain 3, turn your work. What you're going to do, same kind of motions that you just did. You're going to go into the hole, you're going to wrap around, all that stuff. But there's a special step at the beginning. Before you poke through your hole, you're going to go ahead and wrap around. Okay, that's the biggest difference when starting. So wrap around, find your hole, poke right into it. Now notice, look at my hole here. I've actually poked through the entire top portion of the braid. It's the easiest way I know how to do it. You can just select that top part of the braid if you like. That ends up creating a line across the back side, and then when you turn it, it creates a line across the other side. But I like things to be uniform, so I'm going to poke it through the whole thing. So you can see that braid right on top there. I poke it through all. While I'm back there, guess what? I'm going to wrap around, off camera, and pull it through. I still do that same swivel motion, pointing downward just slightly. So guess what, y'all? I've got 1, 2, 3 on top. This is double crochet. So let me back up one step, okay? We wrap around, we pull through the hole. While it's back there, we wrap around, we pull it back through. Now we've got 3, okay? Wrap around again, pull through just the first 1, 2. Wrap around again, pull through the last 2. Friends, that is a double crochet. Let's do it again. Okay, so we're holding this with this hand. See how much easier it is once you know how to do a chain? It's just that same motion over and over. Wrap, poke through the next hole while you're back there. Wrap, pull back through. Wrap, pull through the first 2. Wrap again, pull through the next 2. There we are. So now we have a chain 3 and then 2 double crochets. Or 1, 2, 3 double crochets, the equivalent of that, because you do count that end one. So let's see it again a little slow. So again, we're holding our hook facing toward us. We wrap around from back to front. We're holding onto our project with these fingers. We're holding onto our yarn with this hand. We find the right hole. Right there is where we're going to go in. Push on through. While we're back there, we wrap around the hook and pull it through. It gives us 1, 2, 3. Loops on our hook, wrap around again, pull through 2, wrap around again, pull through 2. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're just going to do double crochet all the way across. Wrap, poke through the hole, wrap while it's back there, pull it back through. 3, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2, okay? And again, through the hole, wrap, pull back through. You're never, ever, ever going to poke it through that hole unless you're going to wrap it around while you're back there, okay? So every time you push it through, what's the point of pushing it through if you're not going to wrap it back there? You always wrap it. So I can just stop saying that. Hopefully you know that by now. All right, so we've got 3, wrap, pull through 2. So this is another one I just want you to practice. If you want to see a good comparison, because we're on the next row now, we're right above it. So what you're going to do is, if you want to go back to a single crochet, it's going to create a little level. We're not going to keep it that way. I just want to show you the contrast. Poke through that hole, wrap while you're back there, pull it back through, wrap, pull through 2. Another single crochet, poke through that hole, wrap while you're back there, pull it back through, wrap, pull through 2. See the height difference? See how it just kind of darts gracefully down like a little, oh, skinny, big, uneven, but that is the difference. You can see right next to each other. That's the difference between a single crochet and a double crochet. And that's actually a clue on how to make one of those ripple afghans that are so popular these days. You would go double, 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 single, 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 double, 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 single, single, single. So that is how you do it. So friends, thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to see your finished projects. Go ahead and post a picture of your work in the comments. I would love to see.